Welcome to our channel. Today, we have the following news. Tan Songyun's performance in the Unclouded Soul sparks ongoing debate. Since its premiere, the fantasy historical drama The Unclouded Soul, starring Tan Songyun and Ho Ming-hyo, has quickly become a hot topic on Chinese social media platforms. Airing during prime time and maintaining relatively stable popularity, the drama has attracted significant attention. However, alongside its steady viewership, discussions surrounding Tan Songyun's performance have revealed a clear divide in audience opinion. For many viewers, the controversy does not stem from the plot itself, but from questions about Tan Songyun's suitability for the historical and fantasy genre. As an actress long associated with modern romances and youth-oriented dramas, Tan has built a strong reputation for her natural acting style and warm, relatable screen presence. Yet, when placed within the aesthetic and emotional framework of a costume drama, some audiences feel that these strengths have not fully translated. One of the most frequently mentioned criticisms relates to her appearance and overall aura. On film and television forums, some viewers argue that Tan Songyun lacks the classical elegance traditionally expected of heroines in historical dramas. In their view, her facial features and demeanor lean more toward a modern sensibility, making it difficult for her to fully embody a character rooted in a fantasy historical world. When sharing the screen with co-stars whose styling and bearing appear more conventionally period-appropriate, Tan's character is, according to these viewers, less visually striking. Another focal point of discussion has been her choice to use her real voice rather than post-production dubbing. While Tan Songyun's natural voice has often been praised for its warmth and sincerity in contemporary dramas, some audiences feel it lacks the depth, resonance, and dramatic tension required in fantasy settings. In emotionally intense scenes or action-heavy moments, critics argue that her dialogue delivery sometimes sounds restrained or insufficiently powerful, weakening the character's sense of grandeur and mystique. For a genre that relies heavily on atmosphere and heightened emotion, this perceived lack of vocal intensity has become a notable talking point. Age has also emerged as a sensitive but recurring theme in audience discussions. Now in her 30s, Tan Songyun continues to maintain a youthful appearance and performance style, which has long been one of her signature strengths. However, some viewers believe that in The Unclouded Soul, this youthful energy occasionally comes across as forced, especially when portraying a character meant to carry emotional depth shaped by hardship and destiny. To these viewers, the contrast between the character's supposed life experiences and Tan's lively portrayal creates a sense of emotional imbalance. Social media commentary has even drawn comparisons between Tan Songyun and Zhao Liang, who reportedly made a guest appearance in the drama. Some netizens suggested that Zhao's brief presence felt more commanding, with stronger charisma and a more convincing historical aura, inadvertently placing Tan under greater scrutiny. While such comparisons are largely subjective and fueled by fan discussions rather than official narratives, they nevertheless reflect the heightened expectations placed on leading actresses in high-profile productions. That said, not all feedback has been critical. A segment of the audience has spoken in defense of Tan Songyun, emphasizing the difficulty of her role. In The Unclouded Soul, she is tasked with portraying two characters with distinctly different personalities, a challenge that requires careful emotional differentiation and internal consistency. Supporters argue that her willingness to take on such complexity demonstrates her ambition and dedication as an actress, even if the final result does not satisfy every viewer's expectations. Ultimately, the mixed reception of Tan Songyun's performance highlights a broader issue within the Chinese entertainment industry, the challenge actors face when transitioning between genres with vastly different stylistic and aesthetic demands. While The Unclouded Soul continues to perform steadily in terms of popularity, discussions surrounding Tan Songyun's appearance, voice, and genre suitability remain central to public debate. Whether this experience becomes a turning point for her future role choices or simply a temporary controversy, it undeniably underscores the pressures and risks that accompany leading roles in major costume dramas.